Hey, what's up guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. It is currently 8 a.m. and I'm going to show you all what my morning routine over winter break looks like. I don't know if you can tell, but I had a little incident with my dog yesterday. I feel so bad because all I wanted to do was show her my love and cuddle with her, but she was sleeping, and so I gave her a hug. She was like
10 reps, and then a set of 8 reps, and then a set of 6 reps.
And then she when she bit me, she felt bad for like 1 second, and then she was like, "Wait a minute, why should I feel bad when she disturbed my sleep?" And I was like, "Okay, I understand."
And then at the last
that was my bad.
Alrighty, so first thing I do is make my bed. Currently Bailey's on it, so might impact how good it looks. I have to do something with this braid because it's been in my hair honestly for like 2 to 3 days and it just kind of looks like a clump of hair, and then I tied it at the bottom and I would rather have it look like an actual braid. I do like the messy braid look. I think that's my my calling for my hair, but I will fix that. Does it have waves? No? Okay, it just looks like a tangled mess. If you're wondering if I hate you, I do! After making my bed, I go to the bathroom, do all my hygiene stuff like brushing my teeth, washing my face. Gotta use Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser as always. And I don't know why I like talking about my toothpaste so much. I personally use Colgate. I might just kind of switch off between the ones that they have, like the different whitening ones. That's why you have pearly whites. But right now I'm using this one, the Colgate Renewal, and it honestly, like, it tastes really good. It feels really good when I like brush my teeth. I don't know, some toothpaste doesn't feel good when I brush my teeth. Like the Arm & Hammer toothpaste, I'm like, is it supposed to be like feeling like this? I don't know, just my opinion, but I really like this one so far.
As you can see, I can't really see. It is so bright right now, but if I go like this, then you can't see me. Anyway, I just arrived. Can you even see that? This is not going well. It's almost 9 o'clock and I'm about to go do a leg day at Crunch Fitness. I ended up getting a monthly membership just for this month because I didn't want to lose the routine I had going with working out, and I definitely didn't feel as motivated when working out at home. So I ended up driving a while to get here, but it's definitely worth it. Today I'm going to go through a leg day, so obviously the worst day of the week, but I'll hopefully take you guys with me. I called ahead of time to see if I could film in there, but they're like, I don't know, I just started working here last week. So let's just hope I don't get in trouble. So for today's workout, I started with hip thrusts, and I began with 20 reps of a light weight, so 35 pounds on each side. And then I went from a set of 10 reps to a set of 8 reps to a set of 6 reps, and I increased the weight for each set. And then I did a final set of 20 reps again with the same light weight I started with, so 35 pounds on each side. And then on the last rep, I held it up at the top for 10 seconds. Once I was done with my hip thrusts, I then moved on to Bulgarian split squats, aka my least favorite exercise to ever exist. I had to do 10x4s on each side, and this took seriously so long. I think 30 minutes or 45 minutes because I had to keep taking so many breaks since this exercise burns. It's like seriously my least favorite exercise to ever exist. I think I'd rather run. Actually, no, I'd not rather run, but you get the point. And I did it in black Air Forces. I'm currently on the Stairmaster now. I'm using the glute sculptor. I'm gonna do it for 15 minutes. I hate stairs, if anyone knows me, and Bulgarian split squats are my least favorite exercise to ever exist on the entire planet. I finished my workout with about 5 to 10 minutes of abs, and the reason this is an estimate is because it kind of just depends on the day. I definitely switch up my routine a lot when it comes to abs. Sometimes I do stuff that I have written down, but most of the time I'll just go on YouTube and follow along video on there. Personally, I tried Chloe Ting. I thought hers were a little too easy for me, so I usually go with Pamela Reif because I flipping can't get through those without taking breaks, so I like watching hers. And then I'll do, a few smaller YouTubers who have ab videos as well because those are also pretty good. I'm currently in the process of trying to cut down, so I'm on a calorie deficit and I'm working out a lot more and at a bigger intensity than I normally have in the past few months. I remember over the summer I always said I was bulking, but really I was just eating a lot and not working out, and I called that bulking. So not ideal, so I'm glad I'm getting back in the gym and eating healthier. Just finished my ab workout. I'm in the hydro massage place at Crunch Fitness, so I'm going to do a 20-minute massage. By the way, I did stretch. Very important that you stretch. But I do a 20-minute massage, and I'm going to read my finance book. face is looking. Pretty okay, pretty okay. You guys have to see this thing. Look how cool it is. And you get to adjust the pressure and the speed, and that's how much time you have left. Alrighty, so now I am back home from the gym. I just finished eating some brown rice and quinoa and some taco meat, so ground turkey. And now, as you can see from behind me, our kitchen is looking a little whack right now. Let me give you a quick tour so you guys can see what's going on. But our cabinets are falling off of the walls, so we had to take everything out of them. And I think the reason why they started to kind of tilt away from the walls is because my mom put these random vases up there. They're sticky. We haven't used them in years. They just sit up there and they're so heavy. This is where we put all of our pantry stuff in the meantime. But yeah, I decided to take it upon myself for my dad's Christmas gift to fix his cabinets for him. So I called, well, not me personally, but I called someone to come fix them. So they're gonna go look at it later today. But in the meantime, I figured I'd kind of go through all of the pantry stuff and see what, what's expired, what we don't use anymore, what we don't need. Because we clearly haven't touched everything that's laid out here. So I'm gonna go through that. And then my dog is going insane. So there's that. Alrighty, so Daughter of the Year award goes to Flipping Me. I am fixing the kitchen cabinets, and I just called Home Depot and I'm ordering a dishwasher because that's also broken. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean up everything here. I'm gonna do the dishes real quick before I leave to go to Home Depot. The guy said I can just order it today and then it should be delivered and installed in about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna save my parents the hassle of having to do dishes so they can just put them in the dishwasher. So I'm just gonna get it for them. As much as I love my parents, this is a very costly Christmas gift. So please guys, like and subscribe so I can earn some money to cover these expenses. I remember when I was younger, honestly, I was a pretty spoiled kid being an only child. I never did the dishes, I never did chores. And then when I lived on my own, I was like, oh gosh, like I have to do this stuff now. And so now I'm just accustomed to doing the dishes. And when I see dishes pile up, it gets me like infuriated. And it happens, like it happens to everyone, especially when you're busy. And I definitely don't want my parents to have to deal with this, especially since I'm the one that's eating all of their food for free. And they're both busy at work. Oh my gosh, Bailey, is that another dog? Alrighty, I'm currently outside of Home Depot. I'm gonna go not get hit by a car. I'm gonna go get a dishwasher right now, so we'll see how that goes. I'm on a time crunch because the guy who's gonna fix the cabinet is coming soon. My gosh, guys, that was like, okay, I made 2 expensive purchases within the span of 2 days. This has now topped my camera purchase for the grand total of $1,024.54 for my parents. So I hope they flipping enjoy their expensive dishwasher. I got the warranty in case they end up breaking it. With things like that, I don't mind spending money on, because the way I see it, you're going to waste money in the long run by all that time you spend doing extra dishes that you could have used that time to look more into business or research stocks and invest there. Time is very, very important in terms of earning money and building your wealth. And it's when you fix little things like that, like yes, in the short term, it's going to be expensive, but in the long term, if you have these solutions fixed, you get your problems out of the way, I think it will save money in the long run. So I'm just glad I was able to do that for them, that I've been working, all throughout these last few years to be able to have enough money to pay for something like this. Like I inserted my debit card and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, for them. So that was really exciting for me. So now I'm gonna go meet with the cabinet guy and we'll see what that cost is looking like. Okay, the way that I'm gonna show them that this is their Christmas present, since am I just gonna be like, look at the dishwasher? That's kind of weird. And it's not even gonna arrive in time before Christmas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this receipt and just fold it up and put it in a little envelope. So they'll be like, what? So I'm very excited to see their reaction. Alrighty, y'all. So the contractor just came to our house and he's like, oh boy. And my dad didn't make it seem like a big deal, but apparently it is a big deal. My dad was like, no, let's just use some, here, let me see if I can find it. He's like, let's just use some tiny brackets and fix the cabinet. And I asked the guy and he's like, that would have been a horrible mistake. So I was like, okay, glad I called you to figure this out. But as you can see here, it is completely disconnected, but my dad thought you can just, you know, kind of push everything back and then drill it on, but that was a no-go from the contractor. The cabinet back is disconnected from the side cabinet, and so that requires this entire thing to come off in order for them to fix it. And since that is attached to this also needs to come off, even though it doesn't look visibly broken. Along with this one, doesn't look super visibly broken except for upper there, but they need to take this entire setup off. And then he was like, I can come in earliest January 3rd. And I said, you know, that's totally fine. Take as much time as you need. And he made it seem like this was a very big deal that he needed to get done soon because it is pretty dangerous. So he like took this corner and started shaking the whole thing. It stays stable for now. That wooden board fell down, which is probably not a good sign. Here's my update on the kitchen. I can't put anything in those cabinets, but I really don't want all of the pantry stuff kind of lying around, so I might try and see what I can get rid of in here that we don't use and then put some of the stuff in here. You know, a lot of these 3 cabinets are kind of Bailey's assortment of stuff, but I feel like there's a better way to store it than this, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I end up going with. Okay, this was a journey. It literally took me about 25 minutes to move everything like food related from here to this pile. This is everything that was once in those cabinets and it is so chaotic. I already started throwing some stuff away. Okay, let me just show you guys the extent to how gross this was. Actually, it's a little unbearable to smell in here. Okay, this decorative icing. I tried to like push it just to see if it would go. Like obviously the top is gross, but it was like rock solid. Like the button wouldn't even press. So yeah, I mean, I'm guessing out of 100% of the food that's here, at least 35% of it is expired. And I don't even mean expired as in like a few months. I mean expired as in like like a decade. Because honestly, this sweetener thing, I used to dip my strawberries in when I was 5. And we never ever got a new one. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. And if you see over there, there's just so much stuff still left in the pantry. I don't like doing this too much, but I know that, you know, just getting this out of the way now will be good. And then you might be wondering, what am I going to do with the stuff that was originally in there? Because it's not like it was, you know, all empty before. I think those stuff I might just put up there eventually. It looks like I'd rather see that stuff I can downsize pretty well, and I'd rather see that out and in the open as opposed to all this food stuff that just looks super chaotic. Alrighty, you can probably tell it's a bit darker out. That's how long I've been doing this for, but I wanted to show you guys what the finished, semi-finished product looks like, I guess. So I got everything off the counter, and you know what's crazy is that all of that food, after throwing away everything that was expired and that we simply don't eat, I was able to fit it all in these cabinets and the pantry. This is everything I got rid of. You know, all of this stuff is expired. I think the earliest thing I saw was 2013, so not too bad, but it's also like, come on now, it's 2022 basically. So all that's good. This stuff's recycle. I haven't, you know, cleaned that too much, but it's nice to see that the countertops are all clear. I put food in the cabinets as such, and they look really organized, which I really enjoy. Our pantry, okay, so here's the thing. I don't know how well I didn't, okay, first of all, that looks great. This is pretty okay. It kind of looks like a jumbled mess still, but at least it's all stuff we use. So, and I was able to get, we have so many storage containers, and I was like, for 2 people living in this house, you seriously do not need that many. So I ended up selling a few of those because we just don't need it. Dishwasher is gonna be fixed. These are clean, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of these later. And yeah, cleaned off the countertops there too. You know, those are still empty, so pretty exciting that I went through all that. I think that about wraps it up for today's vlog. Hopefully you all enjoyed a day of my life during winter break. I meant for it to be just a morning routine, but it ended up lasting till 5 p.m. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.